Welcome to the Tough Love Nephilim series. My name is Rolon. Now, according to Genesis 6, the Nephilim were the offspring of the sons of God and the daughters of men. And today we are talking about the Zamzummin. If you find yourself enjoying this content, be sure to smash those like and subscribe buttons. Alrighty folks, let's get into this one. Now, historically, the Zamzummin, or Zamzummin, were a Canaanite tribe that lived all throughout the land of Canaan, and notably in Moab. Deuteronomy 2, 8-21. BDB Strong's Concordance reference H2157 renders Zamzummims this way. Zamzummins, plotters. The Ammonite name for the people who by others were called Rephaim, and were described as a numerous nation of giants, perhaps the same as the Zuzim. Smith's Bible Dictionary renders Zamzummin this way. Zamzummim, Deuteronomy 2:20 only. The Ammonite name for the people who by others were called Rephaim. They are described as having originally been a powerful and numerous nation of giants. From a slight similarity between the two names and from the mention of the Emim in connection with each, it is conjectured that the Zamzummim are identical with the Zuzim. Easton's Bible Dictionary renders Zamzummim this way. A race of giants, a people great and many, and tall as the Anakims. Deuteronomy 2:20 and 2:21. They were overcome by the Ammonites, who called them Zamzummims. They belonged to the Rephaim, and inhabited the country afterwards occupied by the Ammonites. It has been conjectured that they might be Ham-Zuzims, i.e. Zuzims dwelling in Ham, a place apparently to the south of Ashtaroth, the ancient Rabbath Ammon. Now, the first and only time the Zamzummin are mentioned in the Bible is in Deuteronomy 2, 16-21, where we learn that the Zamzummin were synonymous with the Rephaim. Deuteronomy 2, 16-21 reads as follows. So it came about, when all the men of war had finally perished from among the people, that the Lord spoke to me, saying, Today you shall cross over Ar, the border of Moab. When you come opposite the sons of Ammon, do not attack them nor provoke them. For I will not give you any of the land of the sons of Ammon as a possession, because I have given it to the sons of Lot as a possession. It is also regarded as the land of the Rephaim, because the Rephaim previously lived in it, but the Ammonites call them Zamzummin, a people as great, numerous, and tall as the Anakim. But the Lord destroyed them before them. Earlier in Deuteronomy 2, the Anakim are named as Rephaim. Deuteronomy 2, 8-11 reads, So we passed beyond our brothers, the sons of Esau, who live in Seir, away from the Arabah road, away from Elath and Ezion-Geber. And we turned and passed through by the way of the wilderness of Moab. Then the Lord said to me, Do not attack Moab, nor provoke them to war. For I will not give you any of their land as a possession, because I have given Ar to the sons of Lot as a possession. The Emim lived there previously, a people as great, numerous, and tall as the Anakim. Like the Anakim, they too are regarded as Rephaim, but the Moabites call them Emim. Additionally, the Anakim are also referred to in the Bible as the descendants of Anak and the sons of Anak, Numbers 13, 28-33, and Deuteronomy 9, 1-2. In Numbers 13, when Israel's spies returned from their 40-day reconnaissance mission in the land of Canaan, they gave their report of the land and its fierce inhabitants. They identified the Amalekites, along with the Hittites, Jebusites, Amorites, and Canaanites residing in the land as the descendants of Anak. Numbers 13, 28-29. It reads as follows. Nevertheless, the people who live in the land are strong, and the cities are fortified and very large. And indeed we saw the descendants of Anak there. Amalek is living in the land of the Negev. The Hittites, the Jebusites, and the Amorites are living in the hill country, and the Canaanites are living by the sea and by the side of the Jordan. Now, after this initial report, when everyone was losing their minds over what they just heard, Caleb stepped up to calm everyone down and encourage them, but 10 of our 12 spies were having none of it. In their continued report, in Numbers 13, 30-33, they went on to describe the sons of Anak not just as people of great height or stature, but as Nephilim. And because the Anakim are reckoned Rephaim back in Deuteronomy 2, 8-11, we know that the Rephaim were and are Nephilim. Numbers 13:30-33 reads as follows. Then Caleb quieted the people before Moses and said, "We should by all means go up and take possession of it, for we will certainly prevail over it." But the men who had gone up with him said, "We are not able to go up against the people, because they are too strong for us." So they brought a bad report of the land which they had spied out to the sons of Israel, saying, "The land through which we have gone to spy out is a land that devours its inhabitants, and all the people whom we saw in it are people of great stature. We also saw the Nephilim there. The sons of Anak are part of the Nephilim. And we were like grasshoppers in our own sight, and so we were in their sight." Now in this passage, and in Genesis 6:4, the Septuagint renders Nephilim as giants. And as a progenitor Nephilim tribe, the Anakim were enormous, fierce, and powerful giants, as Numbers 13 and Deuteronomy 9 collectively point out. Deuteronomy 9:1-2 reads as follows. "Hear, Israel, you are crossing the Jordan today to go in to dispossess nations greater and mightier than you, cities that are great and fortified to heaven, a people who are great and tall, the sons of the Anakim, whom you know and of whom you have heard it said, 'Who can stand against the sons of Anak?'" Now, Anak was the son of the Nephilim Arba, Joshua 15:13 and 21:11. Now, according to Joshua 14:15, Arba was the greatest man among the Anakim. And though the Anakim were a tribe unto themselves, it is important to note that the term Anakim is also used to refer to a combination of at least 6 other Canaanite tribes and conglomerate tribes in Numbers 13:28-33. The Bible also seems to occasionally use the terms Anakim, sons of Anak, descendants of Anak, and sons of the Anakim, not just as tribal references or distinctions, but as general terms for the post-Diluvian Nephilim or Rephaim. Numbers 13:28-33, Deuteronomy 1:26-28 and 9:1-2, and Joshua 11:18-23. Now, there are no recorded battles in the Bible where the Zamzummin are specifically named. However, given that the Zamzummin were synonymous with the Rephaim, which were synonymous with the Nephilim, then we know the number of battles between Israel and the Zamzummin was vast. All that said, the Zamzummin were definitively Nephilim. Thank you so much for checking out this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you learned a thing or two. If you did indeed enjoy, then please smash those like and subscribe buttons and hit that notification bell. Also, if you enjoy the work that I do and you'd like to support it, pop on over to my locals page. Donors there all get access to PDFs of my research papers as often as I can get them posted, with endnotes included, and your support is very much appreciated. Also, should I ever get booted off of YouTube, I will still carry the fight out over on Rumble, so please pop on over there and give me a follow as well. Till next time, folks, take care and God bless.